One mistake people make in terms of property transaction is that you see a buyer relying on the seller's lawyer to prepare his own document. Now, let me give you an illustration. You bought a property, and then the seller tells you that he has his own lawyer and he wants his own lawyer to prepare the documents, which you will sign. The document of your own property that you bought, oh, not his own property, of the one that you've paid for, and you agreed. And during the course of the preparation of that document, who do you think the document will favor? Of course, it is the seller, because the seller is the one bringing the lawyer. So definitely the lawyer would want to do whatever it takes to protect the seller and not you, which could include, you can even add some terms that might be against you. For instance, there's what we call restrictive covenants. It's a covenant that restricts you from using your land to do some particular things. If the initial landowner or the seller have children, and maybe he do not want you to construct a hotel or a club that would affect the moral upbringing of those children, what he will do is just to insert a clause to that effect, a restrictive covenant clause to that effect, which will say that you will not be able to use this property for purpose of construction of hotel, club, brothel, and so on and so forth. And that's it for you. You won't be able to use that property for that purpose if that's what you intended to use it for. It could be that the seller have some trees, economical trees on that property that he doesn't want to sell off to you. Even if he's selling the land to you, he wants to keep the tree for himself, economical trees. Then he would insert it in the contract as a restrictive covenant that the land he's selling to you doesn't come with the tree, doesn't go with the tree, which means that the tree belongs to him automatically. So you can't do anything with the tree. So you can't lay claim to that tree because the restrictive covenant on that property is saying that the tree belongs to him. It could even be that the restrictive covenant on that property by the seller's lawyer is for you not to even fall down the tree. Maybe you want to fall down the tree to erect a humongous building, but this covenant ties you down. You see why it's important you get your own lawyer, not rely on the lawyer of the seller. Your own lawyer would want to protect your interest because you are paying your own lawyer. You want to protect your interest. You would want to do things that will be favorable to you. You want to secure your interest. You want to make sure that you are protected. And that's where your lawyer imputes some terms, such as indemnity clause. Indemnity clause is simply saying that if there's a defect in the property or something should happen to that property, be it that the vendor doesn't have the genuine title, that the vendor or the seller will compensate you for that, would even refund you back your entire money. So that's indemnity clause. It protects you. So by so doing, you are safe. Even if something happens to that property, you can use that clause and hold the seller accountable and liable. Ensure you get your own lawyer to prepare your document for you. Alright, there are times that real estate companies will insist that their own lawyer prepare the document for you. Well, even if their own lawyer prepares the document for you, don't just sign on it immediately. Get your lawyer to review the document, review the terms, and interpret the terms to you. And if there is any term that is against you, your lawyer should point it out to you, and then you tell the real estate company to see if they can renegotiate that term or even completely remove the term from the contract or agreement. My name is Isaac Okeke. I'm a lawyer and a real estate entrepreneur who uses the machinery of the law as a tool to safeguard not just your interest, but the interest of my clients. See you when I see you again. Stay tuned and stay informed. Bye-bye.